back to MyView TV, the people's platform, the home of undiluted news, reviews, updates, and your daily dose of entertainment. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, like, share, and subscribe.
I don't bring nobody forward in your cheer for me. Everything what you see happen, my natural talent. Let me tell you something. You see, when you know what to please the audience with, it's simple, me.
Wagwan, my people, hope everybody doing okay, hope everybody doing alright. Give thanks to life and the gathering, then people catch a bunks got jam out of punish town last night. Man from town left town, got punish town, go get shot. The said catching on police are investigating an incident where a man was shot as gunman robbed a business place right in a Spanish town. The victim, who is admitted at the Spanish town hospital, is said to be a 26-year-old man from Kingston. Information reached on news TV about 9 o'clock. Gunmen carried out a robbery at an establishment located on Burke Road. The gunmen opened fire and the man was hit. I guess I go on power go on. The man left on the road of mining business, you know. The man left on the road of mining business and pick up shot. The police were called to the scene where the man was found with gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital and he might get treatment. He must get some treatment. He might dead, you know. But guess I go on power go on now. So from the other day, I go to my circle hospital, them and me all of the nurse, them a ball, I say, yo, no baby not bad. Till I see the minister come out and say, watch China man, the birth rate drop right down to the ground. But I go to my look across the free. Yeah, the people them say, watch China man, Watkins business alone, them a deal with. Some of the women them say, watch China, them no want them body mash up, so them a dash where them don't want. So you know me already on this platform, yeah. Me always ask question them. Other people afraid for ask and all the discussion them way. People afraid for all. Should fathers have a say in the decision to abort a child? All that we are going to talk about right now. So catch your bunks.
Well, my point of view on this is two of them come together and produce that. So two of them to sit down and talk and come to agreement. You understand me? And from my point of view, me feel them plus two young reason come to agreement. She based upon what she feel, why fair reason, why and whatever. You understand me? And the man to know if he stop up as a man and know if a responsibility she run from a certain help she gonna need. If he might go dead, I'm gonna dead and keep him promise. You understand me? A man to make a promise to a female and next thing she bring the youth and then him begs to the female and now look back on him. You understand?
Alright, for this topic, definitely both parties need to sit down if they might make such decision. Like I said, it's a life-ending situation. But generally, I'm a strong believer that it varies, If the case in a relationship and that happen, yes, sit down, decide on what you want to do, the consequences of it. If the case of a wanna move and a cat feel like that she now go be able to do it by herself, whatever, I would think that that decision is based on her. You understand me? It's her body, she made those decisions. But when you're in a relationship, for example, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, fiancé, partner, mature thing. You sit down, you make that decision. What's the future is going to be like? What's the plan if we do this, if we do that? And then, to me, at the same time, it varies in abortion. Is it the 13 weeks, or is it something, okay, you're doing thing the night, nobody pulled out, nobody was on protection, and you feel like in 4 weeks you don't see, a couple of weeks after the due date, when your stuff is due, not come, you say, no, I'm going to flush this out, or I'm going to take a night after when it just happened, the night after, the day after, whatever it happened, and they make that decision, right? You know what I mean? But I strongly believe the female have the last say on it, because it's her body. She had to live with the growth of the child or the aborting the child. The decision is going to be on her and Christ. You know what I mean? So Rather should not. But again, I don't know people's circumstances. Where you live with it into case of the relationship they got in, or so it's straight up between she, the person, the doctor, and Christ. And that's just my straight up opinion on this topic.
I believe fathers should be involved in the discussion to have an abortion. There are a small percentage of men who will agree or even encourage a woman to have an abortion for many reasons. Maybe because they're somebody else's spouse. Number two, them not financially ready. Number three, them shame who them actually have the picnic with. Number four, them not ready, and the list goes on. Oftentimes, to have an abortion oftentimes sits solely on the shoulder of the woman. Number one, she not ready. Number two, and she not ready, it means financially, emotionally. Number three, the kind of partner that she's getting, that she's involved with. Maybe a somebody man. Or number two, a fear man, but him not sure say fatherhood as something we want to take on. Him not gear that support. She already see it in him by themselves together. So if a third person come in, she know that the support is not gonna be there. Also, can she financially maintain a child if the man decide to go off? And I believe that a lot of women do that single-handedly because them don't have the support of the man. Now when a man come on board and support and have an abortion, then we'll know that okay, both are in agreement because both parties are not financially able to support an offspring. They're not emotionally able to do for a child what a child needs. Them need to stable themselves. When you're on an airplane and them say in the vent that they lose cabin pressure, you put on your oxygen mask first before you help someone. You could even be a pitney, you put on your mask first before you help your pitney. And so with that analogy, sometimes people not able to take care of the pitneys, they have to take care of themselves. So I believe that a man should be involved when an abortion is being discussed and not just let it rest on the woman's shoulder to do an abortion. And oftentimes, if some of these men did agree with the woman to dash with the belly, you wouldn't have so much unlove and unwanted pitney out here. We see woman have 6 pitney with 4 different man or 5 different man or 6 different man, and the whole of the man them run off. No, me I tell you say, if the man did say, you know what, we can't deal with it now, because you already can't buy one bread and you have 1 pitney. Okay? And you say you go breed again. If you're not the man that decides, say, no, we can't really take care of that one day, you know. But we dash that one until we're able to, I will go up on birth control, because abortion cannot be a birth control. You cannot go dash your belly, so that rang up, that never pick. So if you're the man come there and say, you know what, we have to do that dash one here, you know, because we can't deal with it. I want to have a next pick and them a starve. I go have a next pick and you starve. If a lot of these men were on board with these women to dash the belly, you wouldn't have so much pick and suffer. You wouldn't have Ray of Hope or Corona interview people, our Father Olang, or whomever it is, these organizations, we have to take up people problem on them head because somebody and somebody never come together to discuss what I'm going about this pitney. And you have these unwanted and unloved children. Sometimes I barely have to dash way. And I'm not over here supporting abortion, but we're being subjective at this moment. Sometimes I barely have to go dash way, you know. Because you can't take care of the pitney them. You can't love the pitney as you feel love the pitney. And you come and I take out your anger and stress upon the pitney them. Dash the belly. Dash the belly before you form attachment. Before you go through the 9 months, before you have to take the prenatal, you have to take the whole ultrasound and blood test and baga. And the C-section, cut up your belly, get stretch mark and then baga, the flappy titty. Just do the damn thing and come together with the man and dash the belly. More money for be on board. Because some of them man here, if they tell the woman to dash the belly, then the woman wouldn't take on as deadbeat. The woman wouldn't take on as deadbeat and wouldn't have to beat on the ball and have to take out the stress by the pitney them. Come together and tell a girl, say, you know, I don't have the pitney. When I'm financially ready, when I'm emotionally ready. I would rather own a dash away pitney than the pitney come suffer. I'm sorry. And I don't want to hear nobody else say, oh, there might be a doctor or nurse. Oh, you know that. Them gonna be a criminal too. You don't know that. and you don't know if they're gonna be a doctor, of course. But what me I say is, dash for the belly if you have to dash for the belly. Come on board the woman and dash for the belly. Come on board the man and dash for the belly. I want to stop with the putting them ban and I suffer because of a careless living. I am out.
Well, now let's see if it's on the abortion thing still, But the only thing I can say, if a woman and a man go to bed and they have raw sex and picnic come in play, them have to decide, is it me? Because at the same time, if a man not ready to be a father and the woman ready to be a mother, the woman have to carry you down. Man can't force her to abort it. So let's just say that all who are plan for a baby can do what they want to do. All who no plan for a baby use a condom. It condom cheap and pampers. I try remember. But in the end idea still. The woman and the man them have to know them. If they want family, then go bear back. If they don't want none, that's how you go. That's it.
Well, I can't advise no, because where I was, I couldn't do that. Well, for my behalf, still, if the man no want the pitney, and the man tell the woman say she for dash her the pitney, I would never abort my child to please no man. Okay? I would never do that. I don't condone that. So if him no want to take care of the pitney, all me have to do, I work and take care of my pitney. Simple. Me no condone abortion. So if the man tell her to dash it away, and she want dash it away, that's her business. But for me, I would never do that. Because when you go dash away the one pitney where you have, you can't have no more. That makes sense. Remember say pussy and dog now have the same luck. So when people say, young boy, no, big man do rubbish too. There's a lot of big man who do garbage. So and really young people alone do garbage. Older man do the same thing too. It no matter the age. For me, I don't condone that, none at all. And you see condom and contraceptives, they are not 100%. Not even DNA. 99.9, nothing is 100%. So you could have taken 1 million contraceptives and say you're not breed a lie that. Depends on the type of man. Some man no match, some woman and some woman no match some man. Like the people who cannot have children, I want to feel. I want to know they're going to reach certain age and they can't breed. That's terrible. Very, very terrible. I wouldn't want a child when I am 40. You crazy? I'm old. I don't want to pick when I'm 40. That's typically madness. No. I don't condone abortion. Simple.
Well, my point of view on that topic here still, is I don't really believe in abortion. You see me from a longer while. You see it on my style that. But there is a but to the thing. It left to the woman. Because me as a man, if me there with an individual and me and her there, and she come to me and she say, boy, babes, I'm pregnant and I'm not going to be able to carry the youth, and she have her basic reasons why. I'm not going to support the abortion, but she depend on her own with it. Meaning say, I'm not give her $1 towards it. So if she want to go find the 20 and the 30,000 to do her abortion, that's up to she. But me not give her a red cent towards it. You see me? But I don't believe a man to go against a woman who don't want to carry a child and tell her, say, yo, she not for dash with the youth and rate it because he want him youth and whatever. And then when she bring the youth come, him not there in the youth life 100%, as she alone and struggle, and the next man have to take up that responsibility. I don't believe that. So if a woman decides, say, she want abort the child because of certain circumstances, whether she go to school, whether she not job and she want to promote, she want to move up in her job and the child go hold her back, or she just not ready for her youth yet until she set herself how she want to set herself, and the man can't see it that way there, it left up to she. You see me? But I feel like the two of them can come to a mutual understanding still, because if a man really love him woman and really in support of what she is doing, him supposed to can agree to it, but and every man really agree to that thing there. Me myself, me not agree to it, you see me? And me have baby mother we do it and then bring it to me and say, babes, I go back to school XYZ. I tell her straightforward, say, you know, I'm not indulging in them things, but you have to do what you have to do. You see me? My money now go there, so. And yeah, she do her thing. And a few years later, we end up have a next child together. You see me? I not go bash her, I not go hate her, I not go turn my back on her, but that's my belief that, you see me? But every man have a say towards them youth when it comes to them and a woman, because of the two of them make the youth. You see me? But you have to look on the woman's perspective too. I mean, I feel a man to tell a woman do a thing and him not stand 100% behind the woman. When the man are left him stop mind the youth. When the man are fall out, him not pay the youth no mind. And yet still a him force her to bring the youth when she could have dash with the youth and make herself 100% more better off in life than she have to struggle with her youth and the next man have to take up fame burden, fame stress, fame problem, you see me? You see, but I feel like two of them can come to a mutual understanding. Yes, the man have a say, but what is his say? Is either I'm going to agree or disagree, one out of the two.
Both parties should come together and decide what happens where that is concerned, because both parties will be impacted significantly. Not just the woman. Yes, she will carry the brunt of the strain and everything, but a big part of the financial responsibility will belong to the man. So I believe they should both come to a decision as to what they will do with a pregnancy. What I don't agree with is if one party said they want it and the other one don't want it and it cause problems. Like I know somebody, her baby father tell her, said that she do it and give her money to do it, and she didn't do it. And for quite some time he decided he was not going to support the child. I guess shame took over because the child come dead stamp him and all of that, so he probably start feel one way and he started to support the child. But he never wanted the child in the get-go, and she carried the child. Also, it could be a case where the man want the child, she don't want it for some reason. And if it's a well-thinking woman, she must know why she don't want the child. Whether as some person says she want to go back to school, she want to elevate herself, she want something, or she really and truly not ready for a child. Maybe even seek counseling before you make such a decision. But me know if you say no one party supposed to just decide, say, hey, pitney for dash way or pitney for come. I'm all for bringing them here, you know. The only circumstance me see where you really supposed to dash one pitney, if somebody rape me, may I tell them I not care that come here. You understand? So that are the only time are for medical reasons. But me not really feel say people for really throw away pitney. From you get it, God will provide a way for help you for take care, right? But some persons have some really, really sticky situations, like all the girl the other day were out for kill the pitney. I bet her she did never bother deal with it. All the baby so nice. I can't even say that. But boy, I don't know. Some people just wicked. But I believe both parties should make that decision and they should come to an agreement. Get counseling if you need to.
I know a one way me that tell a woman for about a child, and unless she have certain sickness where she can't bring forth the child, but as long as she not have them sickness there, you have to bring a child, man. Now we are talking about. And about a child is just like how a man cut off a picnic head, you know. Yeah, that no different. It's just that the picnic they out in the physical world, but I still take a life same way. You see me? Yeah, man, I only way that mother make a woman about a child. So, the discussion or the topic here, that are my view still.
Bless up yourself, my view, and the My View family. Wow, this is a good question because I've thought of it many times. I believe the law should change where the man should have a say if the woman is going to abort the child. The same way as the woman have the child, she want the man to pay child support. You understand? She'll take him to court to be a part of the child. Then that's the man's seed. He should have a right to say if you decide that you're going to abort the child. He should have a say because I know women are going to jump up and say, well, it's my body. Well, you should have thought of that before you open your leg, you know, and here you go and you have a child. The man should have a say. What if this is his first child, you know, and things like that. And many of you want to do an abortion and after that you can't get pregnant no more. Abortion is not something that you should be, that's not called prevention. You understand? Many use abortion as birth control. When you woman, you need to know that you're damaging yourself when you do abortion. Going and doing abortion could be your life. You understand? So you should think about these things before you go and have unprotected sex. I can't say don't have sex wishing that is what it should be. It should be abstinence until you get married. But we live in a sinful world. But why not protect yourself so you don't get pregnant and stop using abortion as a form of birth control? And the same way you want the man as soon as the child born to pay child support, then you should let that man know before you kill his seed that you're going to do so. They should have a right to know the same. A man should have can't care a woman go court, go sue them for abortion. Not because you're gonna say it's your body, but it's the man's seed, so he has a right. Why is it he have a right when you bring the child into the world, but when it's in your stomach, he doesn't have a right to say you should keep, or if you decide to go on abort, he could say no. You know, this world is strange. It's women always think that everything, they have this thing say woman's right. We go do this and we do that, and then we decide to go you're taking a life, no matter how you look on it. Because God forbid if somebody get hurt with an accident or a car get shot or anything, you take them to the hospital, and what the doctor is looking for, he's looking for life. He's looking for that heartbeat. It's the same thing when a woman is pregnant. What do they look for? A heartbeat, all right? To say that there is life. And once there is life, we are supposed to preserve life. When a woman go and do an abortion, you're no different from a gunman. You are a murderer. Quite so, a murderer. Yes, and you take life. And many women do it so liberally, 3, 4, 5 abortion and don't care while they're destroying themselves, destroying their womb with all these abortion. You're a murderer, plain and simple. And before you should do it, you should speak to the man that you're going to have an abortion. The man should also have a say in it, just the way as soon as the child born, you want the man to pay. He should have a say in it, because that's his seed as well. So I believe a man should have a say, and abortion should not be a legal thing for real, because it's also killing society. Christ said, be fruitful and multiply. Many of you gonna use excuses, but what if this and what if that, and you didn't plan for it, well, then keep your legs closed. Many people like to say a lot of things, but they don't talk about being abstinence from sex. You want to go enjoy yourself and stuff and do having unprotected sex. Close your legs. Close your legs. I know we're gonna bring up rape and things like that. It is sad when rape happened, but when you still go have an abortion, it's still murder. A murder is murder no matter how you look at it. You're taking a life because you're stopping that heartbeat. So that's murder. You understand? So, women, you should close your legs. There's no excuse. Don't come up with these nonsense that we come up with as women all the time. Keep your legs closed. These things would not happen if your legs were closed. Right? If you learn to abstain from it, if you learn to protect yourself, you're not ready, but yet still you go lay down with the man and get unprotected and get pregnant. Many of you not only get pregnant, but you get different diseases and stuff. But since we're on the topic of pregnancy, let's stick to that. Close your legs if you know you're not ready for children. Close your legs. Protect yourself if you're not ready for children. And stop using abortion as a form of birth control and committing murder. It is a sin, period.
Well, this is a topic, should fathers have a say in the decision to abort a child? It depends. It depends. Me personally don't support the abortion thing. Me feel like say if you reach another situation they wish part you end up get pregnant, you just deal with it. Deal with it and done. It done happen already. It's no fault of the innocent child. But if the abortion must happen, me no feel to say a woman fi go and go do a abortion without the man's consent, because the man pitney too. The man supposed to have a say or supposed to agree somewhat for the woman do the abortion. If both of them agree and both of them agree so they don't want the pitney or whatever and then go do it, then fine. But it can't be that the woman just go dash with the man pitney. Suppose the man can't breed the next woman again. Suppose the man would take him pitney and take care of him pitney. Can't be that she just go dash with the pitney so without the man consent and so forth. Worse, if the man knew that she was pregnant.
I think it's his right just as much as the mother.
I don't believe in abortion, but as I said earlier, if he should be involved, he has a say, but the final say is hers. But I don't believe in abortion. Children is a blessing from Christ, don't matter what they look like. It could be artistic, could be Down syndrome. They are a blessing. And sometimes woman pregnant and that's the only child you can have and you aborted it and can't get any more. So I don't really believe in it. It's a sin because you cannot give life, so you should not take one. But if she have to, like in a case of rape, depending, and you want to do it, I have no problem. Rape is it's a no-no for me. So it's a case of rape. Yes, I have no problem. But as I said, I don't really believe in it. But it's her body. I can't tell her what to do. But if she's my child, even if she's an adult, and she's not being raped, you in a whether you call it it's not a relationship, it's that as Sensual said, hit and run, you should have known better. So if you do a hit and run and you got pregnant as my child, you are taking that child and you are taking the responsibility for it because you should have known better.
For me, the men should have a say if they're in a committed relationship. If them, and I know that a committed, not necessarily marriage either, but them have them partner and them are go on and things. I mean, pregnancy comes in play and they decide then why we're not ready for a pitney yet. Yeah, the man should have a say and they should come up with a conclusion together. However, if I just like nothing concrete and we are do things and things happen and goody get pregnant, fair decision, fair body. At the end of the day, a man will say, yo, that happened, I did it for you and baby girl, and then he's not. So in that case, we're a situation where she has sleep with somebody, I'm not say, oh, she has sleep with somebody and not use protection because condom do broke, right? So if it's a situation where accident happen and she never ready and in a committed relationship she in or whatever, then him no need for have not talking right. But relationship there, then yeah. Reason with one boy and make one boy know say boy, what you think about this? Because sometimes it might be a situation where the female don't want to do it and the man decide, or the female want to keep it and the man decides, say, yo, I don't want that. So it's something to discuss because if the man not ready, she can't really to force him for one do certain things if he really say him not really ready. You see me? So at the end of the day, it's going to be her decision. But yeah, he should have a say if a relationship is there.
Yeah, man, my 2 cents on that number. You know what's really unsure and it's the defective and it's, or in a wrong tube and my piece of the abortion can go on. But that is medical purposes, saving a life for unborn or a fetus, that is okay. But I don't think that thing that go on. So if you're not responsible, you're not supposed to having sex. And if what happened, you're supposed to stand to responsibility. And if the man saying don't want it and the woman bring it, that kind of tickling, not true? Yeah, kind of tickling. And if the woman say he don't want it and dash it away, the man supposed to have a say too. But that's where the responsibility come in. And being responsible come in. Say when you do have sex and that's a child will come, we must say yes. Decide, making plans. Save money for college and all of that, ready already. Start do you have to do. Yeah man, put in all the plans them, you see me? And that's my 2 cents for this still now. Be responsible rather than doing the wrong thing, you see? That's your pitney. If our parents will think that we're there, believe me, only enough for you don't exist right now. But as we say, take responsibility and just do the right thing before the wrong thing occurs, you see?